further ado, I want to introduce you to my first guest. We have an amazing show today. And I've got Laura Rubinstein with me, who is the president of Transform Today and the Social Buzz Club. And that's where Laura is gifted. She knows how to create the buzz in social media. And so I'm excited because she's going to share with us all of the latest things happening in the social media world. And Laura is also my expert that I work with for my Pinnacle Mastermind program, and she helps steer all of my entrepreneurs in the right direction. So I'm really happy to have her here today.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, Laura, thanks for coming. And I'm so excited for all the information that you're going to share with our entrepreneurs today, and I know they're dying to hear. So, we all know we've got to do social media. It's out there. It's not really a question of should we get on Facebook, should we not? But things are changing so quickly. It's like day to day you're having to learn new rules. What I would like to know are what are some of the philosophical changes that you've seen, even in the last 4 or 5 months with social media?
Well, in just what you said, that everybody knows they should be there, that's a philosophical change.
Okay.
Because so many of, it's like the Wild West out there. And a lot of businesses have been skeptical. Should we go there? What's the return on investment? Is it really going to be worth our time? But more and more we're seeing, even like this week, I think the Major League Baseball just announced that their players can go ahead and start having Twitter accounts, whereas before they couldn't.
Right.
Financial services, I got a call just recently. They're getting on board, whereas before they didn't have the systems to keep the regulations on. So businesses are taking a look at it seriously now, and it's growing up because it was the Wild West. But it's not going anywhere, so
right.
It's going to grow up, just like we did out here in the West.
I think some people were hoping that it would go away.
I think
that
so.
It was just a fad, but that's not the case.
But it's not. And I saw the cutest video that really brought it home, that social media is about listening and engaging. And when it comes to ROI, you think about it, it's digital word-of-mouth marketing on steroids. And it's not going anywhere, like you said. And we've got to remember that if it's not going away, you got to be there. And the ROI is that your business will be here because you were on social media.
Right, exactly. I mean, that's the ROI, that you're still in business, right? So do you think that a business needs to look at social networking as part of their marketing or as part of their just business as a whole and doing business?
Yes. Both.
Okay.
The thing is, if a business looks at it as marketing, and please do not rely on social media for your marketing plan. It is just not the only way to go.
Absolutely.
And I'm saying that being a social media consultant here.
Right, because you want to be looking at public relations, you want to look at your speaking engagements,
right.
And all of the other marketing that you're doing. It's just giving it legs.
And the second word of caution is if you treat it like your traditional marketing channels, you'll be sorely disappointed. It is not a mass media form of outbound push marketing. It's a two-way street. You've got to be interesting. You've got to converse with people and build those relationships that are engaging, interesting, offering value. You really have to listen to your market, because if you're not listening to them and you're just trying to be a megaphone,
right, it turns people off.
Yeah.
Right, but I kind of likened it to if you go to a networking meeting and you just have a big sign and you walk up to everybody and, hey, I'm Susie Realtor and this is what I do. You want my card? And people are going to run from you.
Yeah, it's
right.
Like, thanks, but I'm going to go meet somebody I can actually connect with.
Right.
And it's like networking on steroids as well.
Right, right. And so what would you say is, as I was saying earlier, it's changing all of the time. We know we've got Facebook, we know we've got Twitter, and they're very different,
Yeah.
And probably some businesses lend themselves more to one than another. What's new? What's hot in social media right now?
Oh my God, so much is hot. From online learning to Pinterest, which I know you're going to talk about later, to Google+. But I want to give you and your viewers here today something that they can use to really grow their business.
Okay, fantastic.
And what I recommend is social video.
Okay.
So everybody heard of YouTube, and if you haven't, go to YouTube, youtube.com, right?
Right.
And it's become the #2 search engine. So if you want to be seen, go there. Now,
and you can create your own channel.
You can create your own channel with
right.
your own name that kind of is branded to your own business, and definitely you can do things like you did to get people to this show today.
Yes, yes.
You created an awesome little video, 30 seconds, a minute, no big deal, but it was previewing. It's kind of what you see on TV, a preview
Right.
of what's going to come.
And it
then-
was so easy. I'm sitting behind my desk. You know, you can shoot it from your computer, you can shoot it from one of those flip cams, and all, you know, I said was, I'm excited about the show and who was going to be on it, right? So it's a little bit of a teaser.
And that actually got me excited because I was in the video.
Yes.
Hint, hint, you want to call attention to somebody who's an influencer, put them in your video. So what did I do? I put a blog post and embedded your video into my blog post.
I like that. Thank
And
you.
then what did I do? Not only that, I blasted it out to all my friends, not once, not twice, about 4 or 5 times, spread out throughout the 20. And this is all less than 24 hours we did this.
Right, and hopefully they're on the show, you
Yeah,
know, watching the show.
Right, hi. So,
So video.
Video.
Okay, that's
and
big.
you can do product, tours, or service tours of your facilities, if you're a cruise planner or a travel agent, show different videos of the places you've been, the cruise ships you've been on. Do interviews.
Right. Exactly what we're doing here. I mean, I think people want to see the human side behind your business.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it started with reality TV, and that's not going away. And then this social media, and people want to know, about your product.
Yeah.
Get behind the scenes, show what, all of the hair pulling and all the things that go on in getting that product just right. I think that's how people get behind you and excited.
Yeah, and
about
you can acknowledge other people. Like you mentioned me, and you can say happy birthday to people, or do just a feature on something that relates to your business or someone.
Right.
So it doesn't have to be all about you. When
Right.
you make it about them, or you make it funny or entertaining or educational, or what they like to call edutaining,
Right.
you're gonna get a little buzz going because of it, and you can optimize them for the search engines. Again, YouTube is being used as a search engine for people getting tips. If you're a professional organizer or some sort of service provider, or even like a CPA, accountant, engineer, anything, you have tips for people who are in your market. Give your best stuff
and
away.
that will raise your ranking on Google. I know if you Google me, you see some videos that I did on YouTube that aren't even part of my website.
Yeah, because by the way,
and that links back to my site.
Links back to your site, and by the way, Google owns YouTube, so videos come up higher.
Okay,
Because of
I
that.
did not know that. Now, what do you think the biggest challenges are that entrepreneurs face when they have to incorporate, or they know they need to incorporate social media?
Well, the biggest challenges I hear and I face myself is allocation of resources, time and money to put towards doing this. Putting a video together, it doesn't have to be a lot of time, but it is an investment in time.
And so what do you recommend? What are some things that they can do to help to make the process easier?
First, do an evaluation. How much do you really have to put towards it? If it's only 15 minutes 3 times a week, I'll take it, okay?
Yes.
And good, what should you do? We'll create a basic plan here of 2 things. If there's 2 things you should do no matter what, is contribute quality content and engage, and respond back to people commenting to you.
Right.
If you have time to do nothing else, that's okay.
Yeah.
Just do those 2 things.
Okay.
Start simply, and then you want to start getting a buzz going, and that's why we created the Social Buzz Club.
Yes.
So
if people want to learn more about the Social Buzz Club, where do they go?
socialbuzzclub.com.
Okay.
And we do have a free level membership for people to try us out, and then of course we have a basic and premium level for more buzz.
And
Faster.
and tell me about the Social Buzz Club.
Well,
how does that help
So
people?
it's really for people, entrepreneurs, business owners, speakers, bloggers, internet marketers who have quality content online already that they can link to. And what we do is we are a network of people who share each other's content for each other.
Oh, okay.
So it's a reciprocal sharing, and it grows organic traffic and visibility is king.
So it's like a networking group where you're all really committed to supporting each other. I love that.
Yeah, you get incented to do that. You earn points.
Oh, wow.
Every time you share somebody else's content, and you redeem your points to submit your own.
See, I like that. It's
Yeah.
a game. So you got to be creative with social media. Well, if you want to learn more, go to socialbuzzclub.com or transformtoday.com to learn more about Laura Rubinstein. And